The City of Columbia asks you to join us in celebrating National Community Development Week. National Community Development Week provides an opportunity to focus on innovative solutions to problems in our city. The City of Columbia will showcase the impact of community development block grant, home investment partnerships, funding for our residents, but also hold discussions around areas where we can use this money more effectively and efficiently. Community Development Week will educate the public about programs and projects funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, but it will also serve as an opportunity for our city to reflect on where we can do more. So throughout National Community Development Week, we encourage you to get involved.
Hello, I am Teresa Wilson, City Manager for the City of Columbia. Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, and home investment dollars are a great resource for building our communities and improving the quality of life for our citizens. The city uses its CDBG dollars to fund public service and non-public service projects. We continue to prioritize projects ranging from economic development, infrastructure, and public facility improvements. Our focus on quality of life allows for continued support of after-school programs, veterans employment assistance, and dental and eye clinic medical services for underserved and most vulnerable populations. Our home funding plays a very important role in providing safe, decent, and affordable housing opportunities for our low-moderate income individuals and families. We hope you will enjoy seeing a few successful projects funded with your federal dollars over the past year.
Homes of Hope, really, we focus on two areas. We're known mostly for affordable housing development, and most people know us because of that name, but we also have a real interest and effort in workforce development training. We're the largest developer, nonprofit developer of affordable single-family homes in the state. The homes in Columbia, there's 29 homes there on Wiley Street, on both sides of the street, that we've just completed and that we work with the City of Columbia to develop. Fred Delk was the director of Columbia Development Corporation, and he actually had the vision for developing that area and actually used his organization to assemble the land so that we could buy vacant land in that neighborhood and not have to go door to door and trying to buy up all the lots. He did all that for us. And he said that he noticed that people wouldn't go to the community center because they had to walk through this kind of empty space where the homes were kind of run down and people just didn't want to participate in the community center. So his idea and vision was, can we develop this in-between space? We went to the Community Development Division of the City of Columbia, led by Gloria Saeed, and between many months of working on the project, trying to get the right stack of capital that needs to go in to make housing affordable, the city really stepped up and was able to invest in the project sufficiently enough to where we could build the houses at today's cost and still make them affordable for the end users. The families that will live in these homes are basically workforce families. They're usually making between 50 and 80% of the area median income. They'll all start out as renters, and then we try to build relationships with each family that wants to pursue home ownership. And if they want to pursue home ownership, we want to connect them to resources that'll help them do that, and they can end up buying those homes. So I always tell folks, handing folks the key at the ribbon cutting is not the end of the story for us. It's the beginning of the story, and it's their story, not ours. And that we want to help them connect the resources to help them be the heroes of their own story.
I am so pleased with the new home. The community development helped me to get the home. I went through them, applied for the home, and was able to get it. Then once I got it, about 3 years later, the community development came back and did some upgrades, repairs, and everything that was pretty helpful to me. And I'm just so excited and pleased about all of that. Right, they helped me with the home purchase. Everything else that was needed, the loan officer was really, really nice, and she got some documents to me. She did everything that she could, and it was just really helpful. You know, I'm really grateful for the services. I feel really blessed in getting all of this done, and so I'm very content, very pleased, and I don't plan to go anywhere soon.
I was online looking, and I went to the City of Columbia. Well, I found a program in the City of Columbia, community development programs, and I read about it, and then I called, and they helped me from there. Like, they emailed me and talked on the phone, and every time I needed like talk to someone and I had questions, they would help me. The City of Columbia Community Development Department has good customer service. My stages and fears were with buying a house was how much money I would have to put down and where I would get this money from, and you know, as far as just starting out on my own. I feared that I would need thousands of dollars to put down on a house, but community development showed me different. It took me about 6 months from applying to get my home loan. I look forward to making great memories here. This is my loan officer, Jonathan Greer, with the community development team.
You know, is there anything you could tell anybody that might be watching this, you know, about how easy the program was? Or
Working with you guys, y'all made it smooth and easy for me. And I had questions about how much money I was gonna have to put down on the house, and I thought it was gonna be thousands, and it was a low down payment.
But overall, you definitely happy with the process?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with the process. Everything was smooth, and y'all helped me out a lot.
Sounds good, man. We're on site at another successful affordable housing project completed by the community development team. Guys, please get online, City of Columbia, go to the community development page and give us a call. The biggest misconception about this program is that I need thousands or I need a lot of money saved. That is not true. We have some great programs here for affordable buyers. Please feel free, call us, email us, just get in contact with us. Like I tell everyone that calls, all we can do is say no. We have credit counselors who will work with people who are declined. Again, please reach out to us.
In 2021, the City of Columbia Parks and Recreation Department received $315,000 in funding from the Community Development Block Grant to help implement a community-driven master plan for Hyatt Park. Hyatt Park features 11 acres of active and passive recreation with a community center and gymnasium located in the North Main District of Columbia.
The funding for this park was used to purchase a new playground, splash pad, lighting, and park gateway entries. The playground features a climbing globe, hill slides, and bouldering with a seat wall located along the perimeter of the play area. The splash pad is strategically located to offer a multi-use space with continued activation throughout the year, and we anticipate this area becoming very popular in the hot summer months that we have here in Columbia. Construction for this scope of the project took about 4 months to complete and has provided activation for families and children, beautification, and additional safety in Hyatt Park.
With support from the Community Development Block Grant, we have been able to make tremendous progress in revitalizing T.S. Martin Park, which features 9.5 acres with 2 softball fields, a playground, parking, and open green space located in the Edgewood neighborhood of Columbia. In 2021, the department received $179,936 for Phase 1 of the project and another $229,134 for Phase 2 in 2022.
Funding in the cycle of 2021 was used to build a new playground area that includes a physics full moon climbing zone, bamboo climbing jungle, perimeter concrete path, shade shelter, site amenities, an asphalt basketball court with an elephant play basketball tree, which has 5 hoops at multiple levels designed to look like a tree. The revitalized softball fields now have new black vinyl coated fencing and large dugouts. A new concrete path connects the existing parking lot to the new playground area and softball fields and has been designed for future expansion to include a perimeter walkway in the park. Construction for both phases took about 6 months to complete and has made a substantial impact in revitalizing T.S. Martin Park.
Mercy is the Mental Illness Recovery Center Incorporated, a nonprofit organization located in the Midlands that serves Richland and Lexington counties. The City of Columbia Community Development Office has funded housing support programs specifically targeting services that help youth experiencing homelessness. We have a youth drop-in center where youth have access to their basic needs, behavioral health care, and the community development funds help provide housing support for Mercy's 10-bedroom youth home in addition to youth who are housed in those apartments. We are very excited to be working on a second home targeting youth identifying as female, which we hope to have under construction before the end of this year.
We trust you enjoyed watching our CD Week highlights and accomplishments. These projects and services are possible as a result of federal awards made available to the City of Columbia from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. On behalf of the City of Columbia, I want to thank HUD for their support.